boy, you could be my girl. I could be your girl. I could be your boy, you could be my girl. I could be your boy.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I am happy to be here at Sears with Manuel, who has a brand new line out, Attitude. Manuel, tell me why Attitude suited you.
You know what? I actually liked the word attitude because, and I've said this many times, I actually look at it, when I think of the word attitude, I think of empowerment. Because when women put on clothes that make them feel good, they get a little bit of an attitude, they look in the mirror, they check themselves out. It's a good thing. You know, when we feel good about ourselves, hey.
And a lot of lines say that they really are for every woman, but you truly are because you have sizes 0 to 18, which you really don't see a lot, especially when it comes to something fashion forward and stylish. How did you manage to do that, to find something that suits everyone?
You know, for me, I think it's important to choose silhouettes that are universally flattering, and that doesn't mean you don't have to have style. I mean, right now in fashion, we're seeing everything kind of move back towards kind of the 70s vibe. You want something that you can go back to season after season and maybe style it a little differently.
And not buy a whole new wardrobe every year. Okay, Vancouver has a problem. We were just voted 3rd worst dressed city in the entire world.
In the entire world?
Yes, because of yoga pants. Because we are so casual here on the West Coast, and there's a way to dress casually and be stylish. What is your advice for women to just not wear the yoga pants except for yoga? How do we do that and be stylish?
Well, you know what? I mean, one of the first, if we can even talk about this first outfit right here. I mean, this is a sweater dress. I mean, knits are huge in fashion right now. Now, if you are used to just wearing the yoga pant and you want that kind of comfort, here, like we're showing this with heavy tights. You don't have to do the sock and shoe. You could do something totally different. Yeah. But then throwing the sweater dress on top, I've layered it over top of a turtleneck, and then thrown another sweater over the shoulder.
And you can still move around. You can still be comfortable.
This is very, very comfortable because it's a knit. It moves with your body. And if you're used to the pants, you can wear those heavy tights.
Right. Okay, let's move to the next one. I have so many trench coats. They're my obsession. Every woman should have one. Tell us about this look.
Well, I'm obsessed with a trench coat in general. I love outerwear, but this is actually, it can be worn as a trench dress or it can be a trench coat. I mean, here we've got it over a skirt, but you can totally just wear this on its own if you like. Yeah. And for me, if you turn around, you can see everything is box pleated and it has this shimmer, and to me, it's just a little twist on a classic design because everyone needs a great trench in their wardrobe. And
not too much of a twist so that, you know, everyone can wear it again.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next look here. This is fantastic with a lot of color. Color is another problem we have here in Vancouver. We love our blacks, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And you're in black?
Yes. How do we get the color into our wardrobe?
Well, you know what? Especially this fall, color blocking is huge. We're seeing all the big designers in Europe doing color blocking. It was very important for me to have a huge section of strong color in the collection. And I mean, if you really look at this, it's not so extreme. I mean, if you wanted to wear this look head to toe like this, you definitely are quite fashion forward with the orange tights. But if that was too much for you, you could easily go with a more neutral tight. And then it really tones down the look because you're really doing this kind of jewel tone blue and the gray pencil skirt. By the way, a pencil skirt,
must have.
Huge, must have. Again, it's problem solving as well. A lot of women write to me like, how do I wear a pencil skirt that fits my body?
They're so flattering in the waist. Yeah.
Sits high up in here, controls everything. It's got this cute little button detail and these pleats to make it comfortable so it's not super tight.
And patterns can be tough for some people to choose too. Tell us about the patterns and the dresses and how to step outside the box and choose something right for you.
Well, for me, again, pattern is really big in fashion right now, and sometimes women don't know how to, can I mix and match patterns? Yes, you totally can.
And fabrics.
Yes, very much so. I mean, here the pattern is the one kind of dominant that you see with solids paired with it, but you could easily mix a pattern with it. This actual pattern was inspired by a photograph I took in Morocco.
Oh, wow.
So, the colors and the pattern itself, and then it was just slightly distorted. And then actually, if you take the jacket off, you can see this is a sleeveless dress that has these great, they're kind of like studded epaulettes. Yeah. So if you were working in the office in the day, you could be wearing a blazer over this, let's say, or a cardigan, and you would look very much kind of conservative. Take the jacket off, and you're hip and rocking for night. Yeah.
Okay, our last look here. This is absolutely fantastic. We're seeing the men's wear coming to women's wear, but this is still super feminine and sexy.
Yes. You know, for me, it was really important. This was actually the very first piece that I sat down and worked on, because I definitely wanted an amazing fitting suit for women. I love a power woman, and I think at the same time these are sold as separate, so you can wear the jacket with jeans and just a jeweled top, or just a white shirt open, or you could wear it together as a complete look and look a little more formal. This is actually not a tie, it's a scarf. It just has a little more fun, and what makes this more feminine, I'm just gonna move your hair, is that, the way that the detailing is done on the shoulder pads are pushed a little past the seam, which is a more feminine detail, and just the way everything is seamed together. It definitely has a woman's shape, but again, it has a masculine edge on the bottom. So I was a little inspired by Yves Saint Laurent back in the late 70s. He did a black suit very similarly. So that was one of my inspirations.
Absolute classic. Love it, Jay. Thank you so much. Of course, Attitude J. Manuel is available at Sears, and they really do have something for everyone. Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome.